My name is Jim Sherwood. I'm with the Pacific Giant Vegetable Growers. I live in Malino, Oregon. We are here at the 7th annual West Coast Giant Pumpkin Regatta and the 11th annual Terminator Weigh-Off. I'm the event coordinator, past president of the club, and so I kind of had to work on the growers' perspective as far as putting this whole thing together. You know, this is our last event of the year, and it's actually a little bit satisfying that we finally get to get rid of these pumpkins, get the seeds out of them, get our gardens put to bed for the year. It's not so bad. We have some people that want to take them home and put them on display, but a lot of us are just happy to finally be done. You know, racing around the lake is awesome. You know, we like doing fun things with them. We drop them from helicopters, we drop them from cranes onto cars. Whatever we can do to have fun with them, we'll do it. Well, I grow 10 plants in my garden, and there's one pumpkin per plant. There's some growers here that grow more, some that grow less. You know, for like a 1,000-pound pumpkin, a typical price is about $1 a pound, so you should be able to get $1,000 for them. But what's really valuable in these pumpkins are the seeds. The seeds in these pumpkins, if it's a pumpkin that has produced a bigger pumpkin or a world record pumpkin or something along those lines, has gone for upwards of $800 a piece for a seed in our online club auctions. Well, after we take them out of the pumpkins, we dry them, and then they all will get packaged into individual like coin envelopes or in little miniature packs. I send seeds to South Africa, South America, Canada, Europe, all over the world. You know, they're grown all over the world. They're grown in the southern hemisphere, the northern hemisphere, as far north as Alaska, as far south as South Africa, Japan, China. Yeah, everybody's got a little different climate, and you've got to learn how to adjust your growing habits to fit your climate, but it can be done anywhere. And in third place, $200, 970 pounds, Ron Barker. In second place, 1,112 pounds, $300, Jack and Sherry LaRue. And in first place, I don't know, 1,134 pounds, 37, I don't know, it's not written on here, 1,137 pounds, $500, and a beautiful plaque from the Great Pumpkin Commonwealth, Thad Starr.
Thad Starr, and we're in Tualatin, Oregon. It's kind of what we do during the summer. That's our hobby. We spend a lot of time with it. You start with you have to have the right kind of seed, the Dill's Atlantic Giant. We put a lot of amendments in. We start them in April, and pretty much spend a couple hours a day all summer long growing. A couple years ago I grew one that was 1,520. This year we had quite a bit cooler summer and a really wet spring, so the weights across the Northwest were down. It's pretty specialized to carry a 1,000-pound plus pumpkin. We use it's a strap sling, basically on a tripod. You put this sling around it, lift it straight up, put a trailer underneath it, drop it on. Then once we get it to the way off, we move around with forklifts on a pallet.
I'm here at Tualatin, and we're doing the Pumpkin Regatta, and I take and help load and unload pumpkins and then get them turned into boats. We cut the pumpkin open with usually a limbing saw or some sort of sharp device, and each grower gets to salvage his own seeds because they're all hybrids, hand pollinated, and they use those for next year for planting and trading amongst other growers. Most of the pumpkins here today, we're running anywhere from 800 to 1,100 pounds. We hauled them out and took them out in many 3 or 4 heat races. So come down, try it out, you can sign up. Most of the time it takes you maybe 15-20 minutes to paddle around the lake, and it's great cardiovascular exercise. I've paddled probably 4 different times, and I've retired so older people or young people can both take and enjoy this sport.
My name is Carl Schweitzer and I'm the Parks and Recreation Manager with the City of Tualatin. And today we're at the 7th Annual West Coast Giant Pumpkin Regatta at the lake at Tualatin Commons. Well, today's been a great day. We've had a lot of different things from crafts and clowns, and we've had a couple of llamas out here that are very, very, very popular. We've had live music all day and hot food, great t-shirts that people are buying left and right. We've had canoe rentals on the lake, and of course the big show is the pumpkin boats on the lake. That's been a lot of fun. We have 2 team races this year. We have 4 heats every year. This year we have 2 different races that have teams pitted against each other, and that's the first time that we've had that, so that's quite exciting. We had a race happen just a few minutes ago, and the 3rd race is just about to start.
My name is Tracy Tran. We are in the Tualatin Commons at the Pumpkin Regatta. So we saw it in the Tigard Times, I think, and then our leadership advisor was like, "Oh, do you guys want to row in a pumpkin?" So I walk in the classroom and I freak out. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, rowing in a pumpkin, that's my life dream." So this is Tigard leadership here. We're just ready to get out there in a pumpkin. So
we are at the Tualatin Pumpkin Regatta. We are representing the Tualatin PackBackers, and we are here because the Tigard Booster Club challenged us to be here, the adults. However, their adults didn't show up. Our adults showed up, and we rocked! Yeah! So we had to collect balls and collect points, and of course we won. None of us have, first time, all Pumpkin Regatta virgins.
This one's dedicated to all those who took over their pumpkins. What did you do wrong? You went out last night and the day's gone. If you don't come back soon, I'll have to go out and carry on. Ain't got nothing on the almost had the races today. Anyway. I wonder where you've been to and what you have done. All of you been good, all of you been bad. I've done something to make you mad. You left me here with a low down sound of the blue. Where have you gone, lady? It's been so long. I think those bright lights have got you, they're shining up.